Are we taking the Westie?
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's go.
Looks like a really nice day today. Nice little Friday. What are you looking for, hon?
My booster.
Oh, your booster seat.
Yep. They can see better. Do you know what a booster seat is?
Do I know what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it puts you up in the chair. Makes you taller. Because you're a small fry. In a good way, though. In a cute way. Look at all the sand in your hair.
We'll get out.
Someday. Mark and Kern are going to go surfing. Daddy even brought himself a donut.
I did.
Did you put your seatbelt on? Almost. Halfway.
Button. Thank you.
Is that the way law is?
Yeah.
All right, kids. Go surf. Surfer boy. Drink coffee, go surfing. Have fun. And while Mark and Kern get to go surfing in Waikiki, I'm actually going to hunker down and get some work done. So this is obviously not an everyday occurrence. This is a super special occasion where I go to somebody else's coffee shop to get coffee. The reason why is because we ran out of coffee beans last night. And of course, this morning, if I go into my very own dear sweet beloved coffee shop, I'll end up working. Today's one of those days that I can't just get behind the front lines and start slinging coffee with the kids. I have to get ready for California. Coming up is our Huntington Beach tour stop for the Vans Park series. So I have other super boring work, and it requires sitting at a computer with extreme amounts of focus for several hours. So now I'm gonna just go hunker down and get this work done. I'm happy I can get my day started. Some days you just have to go get a cup of coffee from your competitor's coffee shop in the same town and hope that nobody sees you. Do you ever get into your car and just feel like going for a drive? Especially when you have a huge computer project just sitting there waiting for you, and instead you just get in your car and you drive away and procrastinate. I feel like the further I drive, the longer it'll be until I have to actually get to this project. Figured I'll just drive a little longer and eventually I'll get to a place where I can go, sit down, plug in my laptop, and drink some more coffee. Figure the best way to procrastinate is to forego doing the important work and instead go do some less important work. I walked in here and there's absolutely not a single soul in the spin room. And then, as I'm just getting started on the one bike out of 60, this lady just parks it directly in front of me. Now that I worked out for 2.5 hours, I actually feel settled and focused, and I'm ready to start tackling this excessively long computer project. So I gotta tell you, the thing I have the hardest time with is anything that requires staring at a document, especially a very redundant document for long periods of time. For those of you who watched My Life in a Food Truck, that's totally why I started the whole food truck in the first place, was because I was feeling like I was slowly dying. I still spend a tiny bit of time on Excel. For the small amount that I have to use it now, I can totally tolerate it. It's pretty much every time I go out for one of these production jobs, you know, I have to spend a good solid 8 to 16 hours working on these documents. So it's not that bad considering I do these jobs once every couple of weeks, right? I cannot complain. I'm super happy about it. And honestly, I just got a huge chunk of that done. So back to coffee shop stuff. It's Friday. I'm gonna go pick up supplies at the health food store and meet Kern and Mark back on the North Shore. So Kern, that very first wave that you caught, what did you say?
It was awesome.
Well, if that's not the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, it's just the Prius is weird. Somebody did some weird things to a Prius. Look at what we found.
Hey, Dad. Hey, what was happening? How did that?
Faulty water pump. Water pump blew.
Hold on. There's a policeman right here.
Oh no.
Sit down, sit down.
Thank you. How can I help you?
I need a tow. My husband's with me right now. His name's Mark. He's going to say hello.
Hello.
Our Westfalia broke down, and it needs a tow.
Okay, well, I'll be glad to help you with that. Give me just a second. What's wrong with the vehicle? Is it just not starting,
Water
or
pump.
Water pump went out.
what's the address where the vehicle's at?
That is a great question, honey.
I don't know.
Really? You didn't take the address?
Are you out of business or something like that?
No.
No, I can.
Can you mark the cross streets? He has a drop pin.
What time is it over there?
It's almost 5 p.m.
Yeah, it's up to you. Most of the time, rates are cheaper between 8 in the morning and 5 in the evening. If it's 5 over there, we might still be able to get a daytime rate.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to be able to get here in 6 minutes.
We're still on hold. And we have resorted to leaving a note.
Thank you for calling. Please hold for the next available representative.